Al Jadid is a Lebanese TV network. They have this new show, Mini Mafia. Do not worry, the podcast. Who's going to describe it to us? So they're bringing on all these little kids.
It's a whole show.
Yeah. One kid from each sect. So they have a little Muslim kid, a Shia Muslim kid, a little Sunni Muslim kid, and two Christian kids.
One Christian, one Durzi, and Sunni.
One Christian, one Durzi, one Sunni, one Shiite. They're all like 10 years old, and they're having a panel discussing like politics and geopolitics and war and Hezbollah and what they should do with their weapons and etc. It's the most insane type of shit you can imagine. Like imagine CNN inviting a panel of like 8-year-olds and have them talk about geopolitics and the Palestine-Israel issue and what they should do.
Donald Trump.
And like, should Donald Trump go to jail or something? Here is just a clip. I hope we don't get copyrighted for this because these people are nuts. We're going to watch just short segments of this teaser of these kids that is subtitled for you guys by Noor. Let's watch.
الاستحقاق الرئاسي قرب. أيام قليلة بتفصلنا عن يمكن انتخاب رئيس جمهورية للبنان بعد شهور سنتين.
سليمان بك فرنجي. الشيخ سعد.
ما في يجي رئيس جمهورية.
سمير جعجع.
ليش؟
بده يشيل حزب الله كله. ايه قدام الكاميرا انت يعني بده يشيل حزب الله لا ما زبط. ولا بده تزبط. كيف بده؟ لا ما حتزبط قطعا.
بلا خير تزبط.
They were talking about like who's going to be president. Like they want this dude to come as like Samir Jaja is like a right-wing extremist. He's going to come in and get rid of Hezbollah and he's going to become president. Like they're talking like fucking serious ass topics. And this kid is dressed like a fucking war general. By the way,
Bashir Jmail.
Let's keep playing.
سننتصر وانتصرنا.
من شو أنت برأيك لازم نخلص بلبنان؟
حزب.
مجتمع
من القوات. إذا بتعطوا بعضكم عن هي وهي يعني حيستفيد. معكم كاتيوشا. طالع معرض.
أنت فيت بدورات شو؟
مقاتل صغير. أنا بدي حارب. أنا بدي استشهد.
يعني بتحمل سلاح أنت؟
بدنا سؤال يا مدام. حبيبي حزب الله عم بتموت مثل النمل. ما بيموت حزب الله ما بينتهي. وكل هالحديث تعيطوا على بعضكم عن هو واللي مش فاهمينه حتى. خينا انت بعدك بعالم. اسمع شوي. انت والكهرباء بعدك بعالم ثاني تقبرني. انه لازم تحكوا على رواق مش صوتك قد عيط.
شفتوا؟ تيار المستقبل.
Why is there one girl?
Who's that little girl? The sweet Sunni girl?
Yeah, the sweet Sunni. And you know, the boy in white, he's mainly the smartest, youngest, smartest boy ever in Lebanon. He's like 8 years old, and like they're studying his brain and something.
Does he have like a high IQ score or something? Yeah. Bro, like they're talking about like literally like de-arming Hezbollah. And he's like, what should we get rid of in Lebanon? Hezbollah! It's like fucking insane, bro.
حزب الله دولة كيف عايشة بلبنان؟ بدافع عنها بس اوكي طب ما انت مع مين بتوقف معي ولا ما؟ ومية الحسن فيك ايران يبيعني مثل ايش فيه من وراي هذا الحسيني هذا اساس كل العلم كيف بيت نصر الله يلا
She's a bitch, bro. Such a bitch.
Looks like fucking Harley. Is Harley Quinn hosting this show? Yeah. What is this, bro?
He talks so old.
What is this insanity?
أنت معك
نصر فيك بالمدرسة أنت وياه هيك شو العزل أخت الحالي بس للبنان شو بده ينفع؟ أنا بيي شهيد دفاعا عنه وعنه
يا مجتبى ويا شربن قوموا سلموا على بعض وعبطوا بعض بتقوموا بتعملوها ولا لا؟
Bro, that's such a great hug.
Did the kids did they hug?
I really wanted if they hug. I really wanted.
Do we know? So she asked the kids to hug, and we don't know if that.
Bro, I couldn't find the episode. Like I've seen every.
So they took it down, I think. So here's a statement by Al Jadid.
Really?
They released the following statement, which I'm gonna try to read to you guys in this tiny font. I'm going to read it off. Al Jadid issued the following explanatory statement. The first episode of Mini Mafia. Oh, it's going to be a whole series. Oh my God, bro.
The first episode. They fucked up the first episode.
I'm going to have to watch it. So the first episode of Mini Mafia program was broadcast on Saturday evening, which hosted a number of children as part of showcasing their young talents with the aim of shedding light on their capabilities and innovations that need media support. The broadcast of the episode coincided with the timing of the presidential elections in Lebanon, as the production team suggested hosting Lebanese children to show the extent of their influence on the social and political environment. However, upon viewing it, the channel discovered that a dialogue between two children in the episode had gone beyond their innocence and age, which prompted it to delete it entirely. So they've deleted the episode. When the episode was broadcast, which had been quickly edited, the management was surprised that the deleted clip had been broadcast by mistake, for which the channel bears responsibility and is currently conducting an investigation to hold those responsible accountable. Al Jadid TV, which considers children a sacred world and preserves their privacy in its programs, apologizes for this mistake resulting from professional negligence and confirms that its goal was not to exploit childhood. this whole show is exploitation. You're having kids talking about like adult topics, and this is all exploitation.
At 10 p.m.
The
by
show
the way.
is called Mini Mafia.
Mini Mafia,
Mini
bro.
Mafia.
So first of all, we gotta
That's
just talk
crazy.
about. We gotta talk about this little dude, bro. Right here, this little dude, bro, sitting like a general with his hands. So first of all, I think he looks just like Dr. Food. Resemblance number
he
one.
does.
Here is a side by side with Dr. Food. He looks like a young, chubby Dr. Food. I swear, just a little bit of balding, you know, some male pattern baldness, some facial hair. This little boy
Is gonna be the next.
is the next Dr. Food, but he looks like someone else, folks. He looks like
Our beloved.
البداية أشرفية البداية السيد بشير جميل, folks. This was an extremist Lebanese, like I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not a fan of Bashir Jmail. Let me just say it that way. A lot of Lebanese people are though, including our friend at Political Pen. So here is a mini Bashir Jmail. Look at that, folks. Bashir Jmail is considered untouchable in Lebanese media. It's really no one really like. You know, he's a hero. He's a hero. They love him. Supposedly, he's murdered some people. He's done some stuff. Anyways,
We're
Bashir
not
got
ready to
shaped
talk.
we're not ready to talk about Bashir Jmail.
We're not gonna talk
Lebanon
about
is
it,
not
like-
ready for our Bashir Jmail
No,
take.
they're not ready.
So, anyways, crazy show. What do you guys think?
Wait.
A mini mafia. How unethical is
Bro,
this?
that's crazy. You can't like get kids that are like they're not even 10 years old talk about what their parents are brainwashing their brain
Yeah.
into saying.
It's pure brainwashing.
But it's crazy that Al-Jadid wasn't planning for the conversation to go there, and the conversation went there because they were like, yeah, they were supposed to just talk about the presidency.
Yeah, like, what do you mean?
I just don't
That's
think
crazy.
so.
They're literally getting a kid cosplaying Bashir Jmail
Yeah.
to talk with like a guy cosplaying.
Yeah, like as if these kids were qualified to talk about the presidency. They went, you know, they sidestepped their innocence. You know what I mean? We need to
Yeah.
preserve the children's innocence. So insane. I love the fact that the show exists though, and now that I know that it's a series, I might be tuning into episode 2. You know what I mean? Maybe do live reactions, live streaming, watch the whole fucking thing.
Where did they find these kids?
I
you
don't
know
know,
what's
bro.
funny? What's
I need some of them as interns, bro. These kids have fucking camera talent, bro. That
Yeah.
little Bashir Jmail one.
انت معك كاتيوشيا
يا معلم شو نصر الله انت وياه اخوي بالمدرسه يعني هيك شو
رفيقك هو عشان
Do not worry. The podcast